Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. And this is Christy Hickey with Majicmixx. And if you would love to join our Facebook group, please do. We have tutorials twice a week. Tuesdays is craft day. Thursday is fluid art, and I show different techniques with the fluid art form. They last about 30-45 minutes, but we have a lot of time, a lot of fun, and we have drawings once a month. And I also post jewelry, hand-painted jewelry that I sell and some other things. So my website, excuse me, is listed. Take a look at it. There's women's apparel and home goods. Hi, Racy. Hi, Tony. Good to see y'all. It's been a little while. Hope everybody's staying warm. We finally have sunshine today, and it's so nice. We've had a couple of cloudy days, not near as bad as the rest of the United States. We're very fortunate where we live. So I had this cute little craft today, and I've seen several ways to do it. This will be one technique, but it's a cute little gnome. Isn't he just precious? Made out of socks. I know, very simple. And he's a lot of fun to do. Excuse me. This could probably be a craft that the children could help you with. It does require hot glue, so that would be what you would need to take care of, and some cutting around the beard. But it took 2 pairs of socks, rice. Actually, I could have done it with 2 pairs of socks, but I did it with 3. 1 sock, 1 red sock, 1 white sock, and then there's a white sock on the inside too. So we'll get started with this, and if we have time, we'll go on and do another one with a different technique. So I'm going to turn this down, and we'll get started here. There we go. Hey, Sherry. I'm going to put him right over here so he can watch everything. There you go. And it looks like he has little eyes, but I didn't do that. That's the underside sock you see. So it's kind of cute, though. It looks like he has eyes. So what you're going to need is some of these type socks. I picked this up at Dollar Tree, and then I have a couple of other socks that are longer. These are really soft, feel really nice. One was white, one's red with a design, and that's what we'll use today. I think what I'm going to do is reverse him. I'll do the white on the bottom and the red up top. So we'll get, yeah. So I actually have pieces left from doing this one, and that's what I'm going to use. You'll need a stick of hot glue, some rice, some rubber bands, some twine, and a little bit of red or pink craft paint if you so desire to put a little bit of red on his nose. And the little pom-pom. Let's see, there. So what you want to do is lay out your sock, and you're going to cut where the ankle is straight across. I was in Joann's this morning. I needed to go get some of the faux fur, and they had a shelf full of gnomes. They were so cute. But I thought this was going to be really fun and really cute. So I've taken a cup and I'm going to insert the sock in the cup, pull the fabric around the rim, and I didn't know how much rice I was needing, so I picked up a 5-pound bag of rice, and we're going to slowly fill this sock up with rice. And as you're filling it up, see, it'll go down. That's okay. That's what you want. You want to kind of pack it in there. Pack it down. Now I believe that's going to be enough, so I'm going to take this out, put the cup to the side, pounce it a little bit so the rice can get settled. And as you see, I have more space. So we're going to put more rice in there. Now you can use other things beside the rice. You could probably use the beans, small peas, that fill it up to maybe about here, because you want the bottom to be a little heavy so it'll sit properly. And then use the polyfill and the rest. But I have this big bag of rice and I thought I'm just going to use that. So we've got a pretty good bit in here. And he is pounced really good. So now I'm going to take a rubber band and close the top. You know what? I could get some more rice in here. Let's make him really plump. Children would have a lot of fun. Yeah, that's better. Pouring the rice in here. Okay. I'm going to twist this around. There. So throughout, you're going to be playing with them. You know, you might want to have a tall, skinny one, or one that has like a pear shape. There. To make his nose, get you another rubber band, and we're going to pinch. We're going to pinch an area in the front, or what we're going to make front. And so you've pinched an area in the front that has a little bit of the rice in with the little ball, okay? That's going to be his nose. You can make this as big as you want to or as small as you want. It's up to you. I think that's going to be large enough. And twist this rubber band around a couple of times. It might need to be a little bit bigger. Let's see here. Oh, they're about the same. I think I do want to make him a little bit bigger though. I want to give him some nostrils this time. There's several different ways of making these little sock gnomes. They're real cute. You could embellish them. Give them really long hair. Yeah, see, I think that's going to be better. That's a little bit bigger. Hey, Susan, glad you could join us. I think you need 3 hands. There. He's still kind of little. So there we go. We have a little tiny ball that we're going to use for his nose. And we're going to put this in the back here. A little bit to the back. There. All right, so that's our form. Now take your decorative sock, since I'm going to do the opposite of this one. I've already cut this is what the sock looked like. It's nice and fuzzy, feels really soft. And I just cut straight across from the ankle, okay? And it gave us this. Now, we're going to slip this rice ball in here. And where his nose is, just flip the fabric under a little bit. Pull it tight. And I'm going to cut it to where it's even. There we go. Got little fur fuzz everywhere. We're going to take another rubber band and we're going to wrap this up also. Now, if you wanted to, you could take some twine and wrap where the rubber bands are, because you know rubber after a while will disintegrate. So wrapping the twine around it would ensure that it wouldn't bust open. But that's what we have so far. So we have a nice little thing right here. He's got a little rice ball nose right here. And I'm going to try to give him some nostrils. Now at this time, if you wanted to, you could paint his nose, but since I'm going to be handling him, I'm going to forego that until the end. We're going to take and cut our faux fur right now. And we have 2 choices. We have the dark and we have a light. And these were at Joann's for 60% off. So it was only a couple of dollars. And they also have some really beautiful colors in the faux fur. Pinks, blues, greens. I had already had her cut these before I saw those, so I didn't want to tell her that I didn't want it, but it was really neat to see they had so many different colors. Now, let's see, we're going to put the red sock on the top. This will give us some sort of idea as what he's going to look like. Okay. Do we want the white beard, or do we want to go with the darker beard? And I'm going to cut these. I think the darker one looks really cute. Is Shelly with us too? That's great. Got both of my sisters online today and a brother-in-law. Wonderful. And some friends, Sherry and Tony and Susan. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's go with the little dark one. And I found a trick in cutting this. I'm going to take his hat off. And I want to kind of see how far or how wide the little dip's got to be. So once you know where the nose is going to be placed, take your scissors and just cut like a little U. That will give enough space for the nose to fit. See, there you go. All right, now, when you're cutting this fur, maybe right there, instead of just cutting it a straight line across with the fur down, take something with a pointed end and part it like you're parting your hair, okay? Then flip it back. There you go, like that. So you have a part, and you're going to cut where this part is. That way your hair won't be cut off at a blunt end like this, okay? It'll look more natural. Yeah, see there? That looks a whole lot better, a lot more natural. And this will slip right up underneath his nose, like that. Okay, we're going to hot glue that on. I'm going to tuck the fur right up underneath his nose so that it'll look natural. All right, let's do the other side. And bring it up just a hair. So he's taking shape. Looky there. All right, now for the hat. And you see how this is angled? This is where the heel was. I'm going to place that to the back so it looks like it's angled to the back there. It just looks a little bit more natural. And you could really do some embellishing with these if you wanted to, if you have the time. We'll slip it on. Let's see here. And I'm going to fold the fabric up into the inside to give it a nice, clean, folded edge. And we'll hot glue this. So let me put this hot glue in place. It's wanting to pick up the fur, and I don't want it to pick up the fur. So we have some glue on that side. Let's glue this side. Okay. Now before we glue the back side of it, to make the hat stay up like this, there's a little trick. I'll show you. This is floral wire. We used them at Halloween, remember when we did the hands, the cotton in the hands, and we put these floral wire into the fingers so we could bend the fingers. So get you one of these. And then I have an old pillow, not an old pillow, but my puppy chewed up one end of it, and I thought I'm not going to throw it away because there's good stuffing on the inside of it. I took the fabric that he chewed up and threw that away. But I have a nice pillow here with a bunch of pillow stuffing in it. So if you have any of that laying around, grab some of that, or cotton balls, that would work. And what I'm going to do is stuff the hat. You might have to play with it a little bit in order to get it the fullness, thickness that you want. And this is going to be, let's see, I can do it this way. Either way, I need the back bottom open to make sure the stick wire goes into the place I want it to. Maybe just a little bit more. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you. Good to see you. Y'all look like you had such a good time. You and Wyatt, that's sweet. He'll be talking about that for a long time. Okay, I think that's going to be enough stuffing. Now take your wire and we're going to put it right down the middle here. And while we have the back side bottom open, we're going to put this piece of wire into the opening, okay? I can get it through this cotton. I'll do it the other way. More ways than one to skin a cat, right? Probably could have put the wire in first and then the cotton, but I didn't have any problem with it the first time. Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to slip this wire into the opening where the rubber bands are. The rubber band's tight. There it is. There. It doesn't have to go too far in, just enough to kind of secure it a little bit. Hey, Tara. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we have our wire in, and it's being a little stubborn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut the extra length. I'm not going to worry about fighting it all the way down to the bottom of this. So there we go. Now that we have that accomplished, I'm going to continue hot gluing the rest of this to make it a nice edge, just folding the fabric up underneath a little bit. Do the other side the same way. He's looking pretty cute. Look at that. Got a little bit more to do back here. If y'all ever have any suggestions for what you would like to see on craft day, please let me know, and we'll do them. So needs to be cleaned up a little bit. All right, he is looking cute, right? Before you know it, I'll have a whole city of gnomes. Okay, now that we have the wire in here, we're just going to bend it a little bit. And to give him a pom-pom, come on, sit up straight for me. Let's see, what color? We could do white. Let's do a white pom-pom. That would be cute. I'll turn him around here so I can look at him straight. And just gather up the opening, okay? Just gather it up together. Squish it together. If you wanted to, you could put a rubber band here, which might not be a bad idea. Let me see if I have a red one. A red small rubber band. And we're just going to squish this together. I don't have any ribbon here with me at the table, but what I could do is hide this rubber band with a little bit of ribbon. So I'm going to pull it because I don't want a lot of the fabric. This might not work out too well. See, y'all get to see what works and what doesn't work. I'm just going to do it the way I did it before. Gather it all together. Take your hot glue gun and put a large amount of glue in this area. Let it sink in, because you're going to be gluing all of that edge together. Okay? Take your pom-pom, put right on the top there. Push it down a little bit. It's quite warm. It'll take a minute for it to cool off. So there you go. I'm going to bend this over a little bit more. See, buddy, we need to see your face, or your nose at least, right? There you go. Now, probably what you could do is, after the glue dries up here, I'm going to get some ribbon and tie it together so it'll be a little bit more secure. But have fun. Get you a couple of pairs of socks from the Dollar Tree, or some socks that you have in your closet, in your drawer, and just have a gnome day. Oh, I think I'll probably end up making some more and put them around the tree, which my husband got out of the attic for me yesterday, so I'll probably start putting it up and decorating. Sherry says make some baby ones. That would be really cute. Maybe get some baby socks and make some, but I found these really cute, these socks here, and they say Secret Santa. I thought that would be really cute, having a little hat, you know, with Secret Santa on it. And then we have some gray and some white ones. Make some really cute gnomes. But thank you, everybody, for joining in today. Really appreciate it. And if you make any of them, post them to Majicmixx. I'd love to see it. And if you want to become a member of Majicmixx, please do so. It's Facebook, Majicmixx. All we need to do is nose, don't we? Let's see. I've got a little bit of paint right here. Move this back a little bit. And let's see here. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to touch his nose just a little bit to give him that red, wintry nose. And a lot of it will go a long way, or a small amount will go a long way, that's for sure. And here we go. Just going to touch a little spot. It doesn't have to be covered perfectly. There we go. So that didn't take very long at all. Into the water. And here's Tom and here's Jerry. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now. Hugs to everybody.